CityTV Sports presents the high school basketball game of the week. From Olympium Gymnasium on the campus of Leuzinger High School, it's the Redondo Seahawks, 9-0 in Bay League action, taking on the Leuzinger Olympians, 3-6 in Bay League action. And right there you see Reggie Morris with the green sweater on, with his arms around his teams as a classy gesture by Ali Parvaz, the head coach of the Leuzinger Olympians, honoring the Seahawks seniors. And Leland Vega, along with Cameron High, Ian Fox, and Terrell Carter, the seniors on the Seahawks team. And now the Leuzinger Olympians are going to be honoring their seniors.
And that's Isaac Stale. First, see, fortunately we know these guys because they won't be coming out in their jersey.
And Isaac with his mom and dad getting a t-shirt and a sports drink.
Our next senior is going to be Ernest Anderson.
Ernest Anderson coming out now. Ernest with a couple of his relatives. Ernest, 5'11" senior, and he'll be starting at one of the guard positions tonight. Walking the red carpet.
Right.
Wow, senior night, how many of these have we done, Rufus?
Oh, man, it's been a plenty of them. And it's always a special moment for these athletes, and certainly an emotional moment because it does represent the last go-round in terms of a regular season situation at home.
And here comes DeAndre Bolden, a 5'6" senior. Doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but he's going to get his letter with his mom. And you saw Coach Robbie Rhodes give Deontay Bolden his gifts, and now the other assistant, Charlie Schreier, handing off another set of gifts to Deontay Bolden. Trayvon Smith, number 12, a 5'10" senior, coming out with mom and dad. Hey, it's Valentine's Day. Dad's got a nice Valentine's Day bouquet.
Yeah, that is.
Did you wear
he'll be able to get double duty out of that as long as he puts in some water tonight.
Well, yeah, you think maybe mom won't notice that when he tries to give it to her tomorrow?
Exactly.
Charlie Schreier giving gifts to his senior, Trayvon Smith.
Next up, Mr. Tyrone Edwards,
number 22, Tyrone Edwards, busts a move.
Tyrone, one of those defending tip of the hat award winners. Saw him earlier this evening. Remind him of that. And he said it's his goal to win minimally that, if not the POG.
There you go, Olympian pride. I like that t-shirt. There's Robbie Rhodes giving out the gifts.
Next up, number 5, Marcus Brown.
Marcus Brown wearing number 5. A 5'8" senior. He'll also be in the starting lineup tonight. It's like mom and grandma. Or are those sisters?
Yep.
Charlie Schreier. So Marcus trying to help the Olympians. Hey, where's Posey? Do what's seemingly the impossible. We'll talk about that in a
Already
moment.
saw it. Okay. He's over there. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Okay. That's Davon, whom you've always listed as a junior. Come to find out, you were holding him back.
My bad, or is that an Max Prep's bad? I'll say it's my bad.
Well, Max Prep's.
So can we say
in a moment, but congratulations to Davon.
Trader, MCG, definitely. Everything goes through Davon.
He was still clear. Nothing for sure. He's not 5'8".
That's true.
You know,
He looks
I
more
wouldn't
like
even get a
6'2".
guy a microphone to come back to my house after he's already deserted. You know, but
That's it. And there you have the 2013-2014 senior class for the Leuzinger Olympians. Davon Abner, Ernest Anderson, and Tyrone Edwards, Isaac Stell, Deontay Bolden. Congratulations, fellas, and to your families. And we'll be back with the warm-up show right after this.
Hi, I'm Donnell Beverly from the University of Connecticut, home of the 2011 National Championship Yukon Huskies basketball team, and your Leuzinger Olympians.
Beverly around the back, follow-away jumper, good, beautiful shot.
It wasn't too long ago that I was playing basketball right here.
I just want to thank him for having me here. I'm honored to play here.
And the Huskies are the top dog in 2011.
Winning the NCAA championship has always been a goal of mine, but so is getting a great education that will last me a lifetime. You can achieve your goals too. All you have to do is work hard and dream hard, and you can do anything you put your mind to.
It's the high school basketball game of the week from Leuzinger High School at Olympian Gymnasium. The Redondo Seahawks taking on the Leuzinger Olympians in Bay League action. Good evening, everybody. I'm Lou Stowers along with Rufus Washington and Egidio DeLeu and the terrific CityTV sports crew welcoming you to Lou House, where Redondo coming in 9-0, 21-4 coming in and leading the Bay League. Actually, they haven't lost a league game since the beginning of last year, Rufus.
They absolutely haven't, and of course they're expecting to continue that tonight. But Leuzinger, with this being senior night, also is expecting to play the role of spoiler. They're still in the hunt for playoff position, and Redondo is well in. They're going to be playing in the big open division. That's a story we'll talk about later, but there's still a packed house here tonight because every time Reggie Morris comes back to Leuzinger, there seems to be a crowd that comes with them.
And why not? They got the bling to prove it from last year's state championship. And Rufus, let's take a look at the Bay League standings with the Leuzinger Olympians at 3-6 down in 5th place. And they really missed an opportunity last week by playing 2 games with the Palos Verdes Peninsula and especially against Miracosta.
They absolutely did. They went 0-3 on that exchange when they had a chance to really reverse their fortunes and strengthen their position. But that's behind them now, and what they've got to think about is just tonight, and then they've got to hope for a little luck on Sunday. Coach Ravaz thinks that their strength of schedule, their close losses, and their history should be enough to get them one of those coveted at-large seeds.
All right, Egidio DeLeu is covering the Redondo Seahawks for us tonight. Reggie Morris in his second year there, and he has quite a team there.
Definitely has turned this program around. He said 2 years ago this team was 10-18. Now undefeated in league play. They come into this game atop of the division, and this team has also won the last 2 games by over 70 points and kept their opponents under 40 points. So a good team. Coach Morris, we asked him, what do you have to do tonight? He said, we just have to play our game. Whatever that means, we have to be consistent and leave here with a win. That's the main focus tonight.
Terrell Carter is the big guy, and he is a tough one along with their guard Ian Fox, who's back from an ankle injury, but the Leuzinger Olympians played these Seahawks tough last time they met.
They certainly did, and they were close going into the 4th quarter. The final margin doesn't reflect that, but they actually played them very well. They know they've got a chance. Now, Redondo has the big guy in the middle, 6'8", 265 pounds. We'll be talking about him. They've got a strategy they're going to try, see if it works. They're going to go right at him, okay? Hope to get him in foul trouble. If they do, because Headley has been out most of the season, will not play tonight, that kind of evens the game up, and the height department gives Leuzinger a fair chance to win.
That's right, Headley with a shin stress fracture and is probably out for the season, the remainder of the playoffs. Well, it's going to be an exciting game here at Lou House. We'll be back with the opening tip-off right after this.
My life is full of statistics. Thing is, I could have dropped out of school and become one myself, but I didn't because I had people that believed in me. Here's another statistic. 7,000 students drop out every school day. That's one every 26 seconds. It's time that students know that we believe in them.
Inspire a student and share your message of support at boostup.org.
Back at Lou House, the Redondo Seahawks are going to be introduced along with the Leuzinger Olympians, and a familiar voice. MCG is in the hizzy, giving us the intros as we're getting ready for our national anthem. The Leuzinger High School Olympian Band with our national anthem and Coach Ali Pervaz, and behind him is assistant coach Terry Autry. And some good news before I forget, the Lady Olympians qualified for the playoffs in their first time ever in school history.
An outstanding accomplishment for them, Lou, an outstanding accomplishment.
And now let's get ready to introduce you to the Redondo Seahawks, 21-4 overall, 9-0. The defending Bay League championships have won 10 in a row, 5 on the road. And they won the 2A championship over Westlake, and then won the Division II state championship over College Park. Number 14 is Cameron Williams, a 6'4" sophomore, averaging about 6 points a game. Number 2, Leland Green, is a shooting guard, a 6'2", 180-pound sophomore. So a very young team indeed for Reggie Morris. Number 15, Cameron High, another guard, 6'2", 155-pound senior, averaging about 18 points a game. Number 32 is Ian Fox, another guard, a 6', 100-pound senior, averaging 13.5 points a game. And the big man in the middle, number 34, Terrell Carter, a 6', 265-pound senior. Should be a tight end somewhere. Reggie Morris in his second year, 49-12, assisted by Jason Porter, Kevin Posey, J.R. Martinez, and Arturo Jones. Now here's the Leuzinger Olympians, 10-16 overall, 3-6 in the Bay League. They've won 1 in a row and are 3-2 here at home. Ernest Anderson, this is going to be a senior-heavy team, starting lineup for senior night, Rufus. Number 2, Ernest Anderson, a 5'11" senior, averaging about 3.5 points a game.
And as fate would have it, there are exactly 5 seniors. So you always wonder what happens if you got 6 seniors or 7.
Number 23, Isaac Stell, a 5'9" senior, averaging 11.5 points a game.
He's the engine that makes him go. He's going to be key tonight.
It's been a very nice surprise as the years progressed. Number 22, Tyrone Edwards, a 6'2" senior, averaging about 6 points a game, usually comes off the bench, adding some energy.
The defensive stopper, he's the key.
Number 0, the kid who's the igniter of this engine, Devon, about 6'2", 180 pounds, averaging 18.5 points a game. And number 5, a 5'8" senior, Marcus Brown, averaging 2.5 points a game. Head coach is Ali Pervaz in his 4th year, 76-44, assisted by Robbie Rhodes, Charlie Schreier, and Terry Autry. And our officials tonight?
Our officials tonight are Robert Greer and Brandon Davis. The one that tosses the ball will be the referee. The other will be the umpire. My guess is that it's going to be Robert Greer as the R, as we call it.
All right. So just about ready to get things underway here tonight, and it's been another fantastic season for us on CityTV. And want to thank you for joining us, and Ali Pervaz in his skinny shirt. And congratulations to all the seniors, whether they're on the basketball team, the spirit squad, the women's team, the girls team, or anywhere in the classroom.
Right. And that's Brandon Davis on the screen, fans, and he's actually going to do the toss, which will officially make him the R for this ball game.
We're underway. The tip is won by Terrell Carter, and the ball is taken by Cameron Hott. Ian Fox will be running this offense and gets the ball back on the right side. Let's see how tight this defense is going to be, Rufus, against this Seahawk team. Hands are up high, and the ball is blocked right into the hands of Cameron Williams for a 2-0 lead. Stell brings it across. Marcus Brown to Stell. Now, with a thin lineup, this group might be out there for quite a while, depending on how they do. Anderson with the shot that won't, but actually that was Tyrone Edwards. Rebound is off, and it'll go to the Seahawks.
Ball knocked off of Marcus Brown. Good heads-up play by Leland Green.
Ian Fox wearing an ankle brace on his right ankle.
Now he's a shooter.
Just missed that one. Carter's the rebounder. He got 2 there and put it up and in.
And if he gets going and dominates the inside like that, Lou, it could be a long night for the Olympians. We talked about the fact that their strategy is going to be at some point to attack Carter.
Long shot taken, in and out by Anderson, and the rebound is off, taken by Williams. Fox from his office.
Wow.
That's a 3-pointer, and it's 7-0 out of the gate. We're a minute and a half in. Abner, the tallest of the Olympians that are out there now, playing a wing. Drives the wing, slips, and didn't turn the ball over. Marcus Brown has it, gets it to Anderson. Now Stell, and he's being defended very closely by Cameron Hott.
And of course, one thing we know about a Redondo, any Reggie Morris coach team, I should say, and that is that they're going to play some tough defense. And so, making a real quick appearance after 2 minutes and 3 seconds to be exact, Devon Mookie Carr, Devontae comes in.
As Carter steals the ball, turnover, and the rebound is off, taken by the Redondo Seahawks and put up and in by Leland Green after the ball was turned over again. And it's 9-0 and a timeout on the floor by Ale Pervaz with 5:43 left in the first quarter. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
And 4 of the 5 starters have already scored, Lou. Green, Williams, Fox with a 3, and Terrell Carter. Only Cameron High is yet to scratch.
There you see the replay there. And that rebound was fought for by Cameron High and did a really good job in the offensive zone, actually on the break for the Leuzinger Olympians.
Leuzinger right now with a big goose egg at 9-0. here with about a little less than 2.5 minutes gone in the contest.
Isaac Stell gets the inbound. A little bit of pressure by Ian Fox. Man-man defense, as only Reggie Morris knows how to do. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Anderson gets it back, goes around
Good
the screen.
That's exactly what you got to have. They draw Carter away from the basket, but they don't get it to drop.
That was a good play. Ball rotates around, now back out to high underneath. Tic-tac-toe to Terrell Carter. And the goose egg continues. 11-0 run out of the gate by the Seahawks. Stell beats the press. Has a shot blocked, taken back by Stell. And it's stolen away by High. And Leland Green had the ball knocked away, but he was fouled in the process.
Coach, I can't see the game. Thank you.
2 shots for Leland Green.
Foul against one of the Olympians. I'm not sure we saw who it was unless we get a chance to see a replay.
I don't know if we got a replay on that foul or not, but didn't get the announcement either. Okay. First free throw is missed by Green. Misses the second one, and the rebound goes to Devontae. In the corner, and the ball is stolen away on the bounce pass.
Yet another turnover for the Olympians. So right now, on senior night, nothing's going their way.
Ball is tied up, and the possession arrow faces the Seahawks. So right now, the Redondo Seahawks playing like champions with 4:23 left to go in the first quarter. Isaac Stell going up against Ian Fox. Has to dribble around his back to get free. In your face defense. And a blocking foul. Who are they going to get? They're going to get High? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Leland Green.
Green trying to fight through the screen.
And coming into ball game is number 11, Elijah Nesbitt. I was looking at Max Preps trying to figure out, really a 5'2" guy on the team? Yep, he's 5'2".
Oh, Coach Morris again. Never. If you can play, regardless of whether you're 4'2" or 7'2", he's got a place for you on his team.
And I'll tell you what, Nesbitt almost got the rebound, tipped it out of bounds, and he takes the place of Leland Green. Now coming into ball game is number 20, Isaiah Jackson, and he'll come in for Terrell Carter.
And Nesbitt's listed at 5'2", and I happen to have a 5'2" person in my house, so I know what 5'2" looks like. That ain't 5'2".
Okay. 3-point shot put up by Abner, and that breaks the goose egg. At 3:44. So it's 11-3. Leuzinger trailing, but maybe that will get them going. Nesbitt. Nice pass. Shot won't go down, and Mookie gets the rebound. That's his third since coming on. What do they need him tonight?
And this is when they want to make some hay with Carter being on the bench. We'll see if they start to attack him. The other unfortunate thing for floor is real slippery, obviously.
Yeah.
Both players slid on the floor. One for Redondo and one for Leuzinger.
Nesbitt putting on the afterburners, but did he travel? Yep. That's the first turnover for Redondo against 4 for Leuzinger.
You know, and that'll go against Nesbitt, but look, I got to tell you, the floor, I mean, it wasn't that he actually traveled through a mishandle of the ball, but he simply went to jump stop, less and just slid.
Right. He's going so fast, the brakes didn't catch. And now timeout called as the full court pressure by Redondo.
Now this is one of those situations you're allotted 5 timeouts. Leuzinger has already burned 2 of them. And we haven't even gotten out of the first quarter yet. And so the remaining 3 have got to cover you the duration.
Well, they've only counted. Well, there they take the other one off. Let's go to Egidio.
Guys, well, number 34, Terrell Carter for the Seahawks, weighs 6'8", weighs 265 pounds. Those are statistics, more of a pro wrestler than a basketball player, but he doesn't have any rebounds so far in the first quarter. We'll see if the Seahawks can hold down the losing Olympians down for the pin. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Egidio. And it'll be inbounded by Ernest Anderson. Nesbitt coming up against Devon Abner. Says, okay, I think he got what? Double coverage. Look at that defense. Carter just takes the ball away. Gets it to Nesbitt, who's tripped, and they're going to get Abner for a foul. It'll be out of bounds. That's Devon's first, second personal, and 5 turnovers on the Olympians.
And of course, Abner gets called for the foul. One, because there was a downward swipe, which will almost always draw it. And then secondly, when the offensive guy went down.
And I think they're going to call Carter for an offensive foul. Yep, they are. Terrell Carter, his first, 3rd team foul. So that and a turnover on Redondo. Just getting his elbows up in the air, probably a little bit too much, huh? Double coverage, and ball was dribbled off of Deontay Bolden's foot, but they give it back to the Olympians, saying it might have been off Carter.
I got to tell
There's
you,
Terrell.
Carter was awfully close to picking up a second foul there.
Coming out is Tyrone Edwards, and coming in is number 5, Marquise Brown, with 2:25 left to go in the first quarter.
And Ian Fox went out for the Seahawks, and Reeves came in.
Brian Reeves, number 13. Abner for 3. He has a half a dozen, and that's all that Leuzinger has. As Carter gets it against Mookie Carr. Some good defense, but Carter with a nice move to get around him, gets his own rebound, and the tie-up possession arrow should be to Redondo. The light is out on that possession arrow. So another rebound for Carter. That's 3. Nesbitt inbounds it, and a nice running layup by Cameron High for his first 2. And that's the first bucket in quite a while for the Seahawks. In the front court now. Lots of pressure by the Seahawks, and they force another turnover. And the layup try by High is blocked. Rebound, though, is taken, and the sweet roll is gotten by Ryan Reeves. Ball is up in the air. Another turnover, but Abner gets it back. Deontay.
Got to shoot, son. If you're going to penetrate the paint with the ball, you got an open look. You got to put that up.
Dominique Alexander getting ready to come in with under a minute left to go in the first quarter. Abner didn't get fouled, even though he was clotheslined by Carter. Reeves, tic-tac-toe, great passing. Ball is stolen away.
I think you got to go right back at him again, because the official recognizes most likely that it should have been a call there, but there's a third three-pointer by Abner. Makes it a 16-9 game.
And that was from way downtown. That was from the soccer field. Or the football field.
Absolutely. So after falling behind 11-0, Leuzinger now has put together three threes, and they made a 16-9 game where they trail by only 7.
High with it. Going against Brown. And that's a foul going to be called on Mookie Carr. So that's Devontae's first, third personal. And coming to the line to shoot 2 is Terrell Carter with 4 points and 3 rebounds. Averaging 14 points, 9.9 rebounds, a 55% free throw shooter. With 4.7 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Doesn't look like a 55%er. Isaac Stell back in the ball game for Ernest Anderson. Didn't go down. The rebound goes off to Devon. And at the buzzer, made it, but nope, the whistle sounded. And Ali Provaz says,
wow.
Oh, come on, you got to give us something here.
Oh,
but man, that was a beautiful
the other
shot.
official, but the trail official is the one that has the clock.
I'd love to see the replay.
Well, and there's nothing you can do about it now because you can't go back.
And too bad we can't see the clock.
Right. Of course, by the time we see the clock, it's at 0.
Right. But a beautiful shot from half court, and let's see what Egidio has.
Thank you, guys. Well, you might not be able to hear me, and that's because Devon Abner just erupted this crowd. All the points on the Leuzinger side have come because of the senior Devon Abner, who's led this team all year long in points, rebounds, and assists. He's doing it here tonight. 4 huge three-point baskets for Abner. He's going to have to step up big here tonight. The last time he wears that Leuzinger jersey right here at home. Guys, it's a good one. Back to you.
Certainly is, Egidio. Thank you very much. And these Leuzinger Olympians got to get some scoring from some other source besides Devon Abner, who has had one taken away.
No, they did
They
not.
did not count the shot. It sure was close. As the Lou House chant goes, even though MCG has turned his coat.
Right.
Ball is inbounded by the Olympians since the Seahawks won the tip-off. Glad you joined us. You know, Rufus, even though Abner's the only one who scored for Leuzinger, they're not out of this yet.
Right.
And there's another layup and in by Devon with 11 points. Ian Fox back in the ball game, being guarded by Ernie Stell. Into the corner.
And one of the things that's got to happen, Lou, is that, you know, Leuzinger is obviously going to struggle on the inside game tonight with Carter. So it's imperative that they win the guard play.
Oh,
wow.
What a play.
They kept the ball alive with tips, and there to cash in was Ian Fox.
After it was kept in by Cameron Williams. Nice leaping one-handed rebound. Cameron with 3 rebounds on the game now. In the ball game is Dominique Alexander with his purple shoes. The ball was tipped into the forecourt, or into the backcourt, I should say. So Ernie Stells was able to get it without violation.
Okay, what they're doing, they're bringing their man to.
That was close, too. So that's a shot clock violation and a turnover. And that's why Stell caught and shot right away, because the shot clock was winding down. Alexander with some pressure. Now the ball is underneath, tipped out of bounds by an Olympian Paul. As you look at the clock, on the west side of the building, Rufus. I see they have new signs for their honorees. Now the shot was blocked from behind by Reese Williams, and that's the 5th turnover. The Seahawks in the blown layup by Stell. Out of bounds, it'll be Seahawk ball.
Missed opportunity there for the Olympians, and that's one of the keys there. They can't let too many of these opportunities go by the board.
They got to get the bunnies down the hole, that's for sure. Ian Fox. Carter's been staying away for a long time, Rufus. The rebound is finally off to Marcus Brown, and another slip. They're going to have to get the Swiffer out here at halftime.
And Terrell Carter gets ready to come back in, and one of the things that I observed is that they did not. Now we've got yet another turnover.
Carter back in, so is Leland Green. As coming out is Williams and Michael Munn. And coming back in is Ernest Anderson and Tyrone Edwards for the Olympians. Carter with it. Puts it up a little bit short, gets his own rebound, and can't get that to fall. Rebound is off, but taken by Redondo.
Every loose ball is going their way.
And travel and a turnover on Cameron Williams.
Tried to gather his feet before he went up, and in the process traveled. Good call by the official, Brandon Davis.
Abner brings it across. Edwards.
Good shot by Tyrone Edwards there. His first scratch of the game. And now all of a sudden, Lewis, a 6-point game, 5-11 left here in the first half.
And that pass was dumped in by Cameron High down low to Carter, and it just went out of bounds, and Reggie Morris calls a 30-second timeout. He didn't like that, or didn't like something. At the 5:07 mark. So 3 turnovers left in the half for the Olympians. That's the first timeout for the Seahawks, so they have 4 left.
And this is as close as the Olympians have been, Lou, at 6 points since it was 11-6 in the first quarter.
That's right, and that was from the 5:43 mark to the 2:59 mark when just after that, I should say, so that would be under the 3-minute mark. So almost 3 minutes between buckets in the first quarter for the Seahawks. Let's see if the Olympians can do that again with their defense. They see Terry Autry, Ali Pavaz, and Robbie Rhodes talking it over. Isaac Stell looking at that full court pressure, and Ian Fox with 5 minutes left to go in the first half.
And he's got to be able to take Fox off the dribble by himself without help. That's absolutely imperative.
That defense, the quickness of these Seahawks is very good. 15 seconds on the shot clock. The defense comes out to get Carter way out. Now Stell has it. Stell being watched by High. Gets around him, goes down, puts it way up in the air.
Wow. Okay, there was a whistle. I was about to say, it was hard to hear in here, but clearly Stell was fouled on the attack to the basket.
That was on Cameron Williams. And that's Cameron's fourth personal. Now, did they get that to Stell or to High?
I thought it was, let's see, what's High's number? No, there was a 4.
Well, that would have been
Stell's at the line. I think he had it right the first time when you say Cameron Williams.
Right.
Unless he's not
he's
on the
14.
floor. Okay.
He's out there.
Because I don't think, now just make a pencil note, I don't think.
Stepped on the sideline and out of bounds. A turnover by the Seahawks. That's number 8.
Reggie Morris makes a change defensively in terms of putting number 15, Cameron High, on Stell.
Mookie with the left hand has his first bucket of the game, and finally some action With a 3-point lead now for the Seahawks.
At the 4:10 mark. Let's see if the Olympians can continue to cut into this lead. Boy, they have battled themselves virtually all the way back.
Cameron High with the teardrop that won't go down. Gets his own rebound. No, gets it again. Taken by Green. And
That's
a foul.
That's okay. It looks like that foul's going to go. They indicate 22. That's Tyrone Edwards.
4th team foul. And the ball is inbounded. No, they don't call it a shooting foul. Williams with it, turn around from the free throw line. It won't go down. And they're missing shots as well. Rebound is taken by Edwards.
They're missing shots, but unfortunately for the Olympians, they're coming away with a lot of offensive rebounds and getting second and third chance opportunities.
Tipped up and finally taken down by Fox. And the Olympians can't buy a break either. And a three-pointer won't go down. Rebound comes down to Mookie with 3:20 left in the first half. That's rebound number 4.
And that time they limited them to just one shot attempt. Chance to pull within one, maybe even.
Fox tipped it, so Devon was able to go in the backcourt. Now a foul on Fox, I do believe.
Oh, and that was a wild foul on Fox. I mean, there was nothing to be accomplished. I mean, he just reached in, threw himself at it, as you can see there, reach in.
Ian's first personal, 5th team foul. Coming in for Ryan Reeves is Terrell Carter. With 3:05 left to go in the third quarter. Abner looking for help. Nobody around him, so he goes down the wing, spins, and won't go down. And nice try by Mookie to get the rebound.
Carter right where they wanted. They had him right inside with a chance to go at him. Couldn't do it, but they force a turnover of their own. Now here, let's see which way.
Devon Abner is going to get called for the charge.
Yeah. And I think Coach Morris has a legitimate complaint.
How about
in
Parvaz?
terms of that cut. Parvaz, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I was so caught by, he had a legitimate complaint on that because clearly, and hopefully we'll see it again, the defender was not set on the play.
Carter gets his man up in the air, but Mookie didn't foul him, and the pass is stolen. Here comes Devon. Has a shot blocked away. High up in the air was Green to Carter.
But that was the right thing to do, which was to go right at him. And so after being within 3 at 19-16, they now trail 21-16 at the 2:08 mark. But there's a triple.
Ernie Anderson keeps it now it's a 2-point game with under 2 minutes, Rufus. Ball underneath to Williams. Had his shot partially blocked by Anderson, but the rebound is taken by Ian Fox. And the pass is to nobody. Turnover number 11 on the Seahawks. Sitting down is Edwards, and back in is Brown for the Olympians. Now, was that a shot clock violation?
I thought it was out of bounds. I didn't see it, I must admit.
Maybe the buzzer was for the replacement. Bounce pass to Anderson, and it's stolen away. Just dribbled it off his foot. Williams with the score. 4 points for Cameron.
And a turnover leads to a basket after they were within 2.
Nesbitt almost stole it away.
Okay.
The little water bug is in there, wreaking havoc. And coming in is Eric Campos.
Now this is interesting. That's an interesting substitution as Anderson goes out. I think Coach not real happy with his focus on ball management right now and ball handling.
Stell with it, dribbling with the left hand against Nesbitt. 1:10 left to go in the half. Now Stell's in trouble, needs some help. Gets it from Campos.
Wow. Man, he throws it over to the smallest guy on the court.
He was the only guy open.
His ball handling skills.
And the pass is stolen by Williams. Three-pointer put up by Green, and that's an air ball.
Wow.
And
that's going to be Abner's third foul. And the official, Brandon Davis, showing he's not tolerant of very much backsass and back talk from players or coaches.
Ali Pervaz, this is the most vocal I've seen him in quite a while. So that's the third foul on Abner, the sixth team foul. Under a minute left to go, 49.6 seconds to be exact. Ball is inbounded way out front to Reese Williams. Nesbitt gets the ball back from Williams, almost lost it. Nesbitt dribbling around everybody. I wouldn't be surprised if he dribbles under somebody.
You got to hold the big man there.
Fox misses that one. The rebound is off. Carter gets it, but he is pushed, says the other official.
Okay. Now on the board it shows 6. I don't know if they're going to change that to 7, and they do, which means now Carter's going to go to the line to shoot 1 and 1.
I couldn't hear who that foul was on. So Carter with the 1-and-1 try misses the first one. And the rebound comes off to the Olympians and Ernest Anderson with his first board of the game. 20 seconds left to go in the half. Let's see what the Olympians can do. Will they let it wind down?
Well, they're going to run the clock down. You got to clear. Here's a foul miss. Right there.
And a steal again by the Seahawks. Fox to Nesbitt. Nesbitt against Campos. What a battle that is. Williams, shot looks good. No, it isn't. Rebound is off. The buzzer sounds to end the half. And Ali Pervaz again is angry with the officiating. And especially on that last play. And now Brandon Davis is giving Ali Pervaz a lecture.
And what Brandon Davis needs to do as an official is get out of it. You've heard what, you understand that the coach is not pleased with you right now. And I'm just saying the appropriate thing to do, not criticizing Davis, but let's go down to Egidio.
Thank you, guys. Coach, emotional game so far, emotional first half. You guys were down 11 and making a comeback here. Almost cut it to 2 points before the halftime. How do you think the team's playing?
We got to rebound the ball better, and we can't turn the ball over. We keep going across the court and dribbling the ball to the corner. We're better than that. We're absolutely better than that, and we got to rebound the ball better. We're getting in trouble with this foul trouble right here. We don't got a lot of depth, and we need some calls to start going our way as well. But my kids aren't going to stop fighting. We're down 11, whatever. That doesn't mean anything to us. We got to keep playing, and Davon was able to make some shots for us in the first quarter, but that kept us in the game. We got to play better, and we got to rebound the ball and take care of it. That's what we talked about all season.
Coach, next time first half. Good luck in the second half. Thank you. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Egidio. And Ali Pervaz got a couple of exhales there, and tell you what, he could have gone off, but didn't. So
that's a good thing that he didn't both ways. As I said, the official needed to have gotten out of there, and he didn't, and that's what amps up the situation a whole lot. Tries to give him a bit of an audience to hear his complaint, but I think his complaint is pretty well understood. All in all, on a game that was sure to be high in intensity, I think the crew is doing a good job. Again, Leuzinger's had more than their fair share of opportunities, as Coach said. They've just missed out on a couple, but
I'll go this way. I'll ask one question this way, and then I'll ask one question this way, okay?
All right, Egidio DeLeo, you can hear him getting ready with the Lady Olympians, and let's go to Egidio.
Thank you, guys. I'm here with the Leuzinger varsity girls basketball team. They made the playoffs for the first time in school history. Girls, how excited are you that you made finally the playoffs for the first time?
We're very excited. It's a new thing for most of us, and we just want to get out there and show people what we can do.
How has the atmosphere been since you guys found out that you're going to be in the playoffs in practice?
The school has been supporting us a lot. It's the first time that Leuzinger girls basketball team has made the playoffs in 6 years. So
And guys, how excited are you guys that you're in the playoffs for the first time in school history?
It's a lot of excitement. It's like the first time ever in like many, many years, and it's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
It's a good way to end my senior year.
Definitely a good thing here happening in Leuzinger. Basketball in the girls' side, and the boys putting on an exciting first half. Should be an exciting second half. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Egidio, and congratulations to the Lady Olympians, their first trip ever into the postseason in basketball. And
Absolutely.
We'll be back with the, if you got a final thought here before we go to break.
No, except, man, I'm so glad that there's a second half still to be played. It was an exciting first half.
Sure was, and we will get to that right after this.
Hi, I'm Donnell Beverly from the University of Connecticut, home of the 2011 National Championship Yukon Huskies basketball team, and your Leuzinger Olympians.
Beverly around the back, follow-away jumper, good, beautiful shot.
It wasn't too long ago that I was playing basketball right here.
I just want to thank him for having me here. I'm honored to play here.
And the Huskies are the top dog in 2011.
Winning the NCAA championship has always been a goal of mine, but so is getting a great education that will last me a lifetime. You can achieve your goals too. All you have to do is work hard and dream hard, and you can do anything you put your mind to.
And we're back here at Lou House. The Leuzinger Olympians only trail by 4 points, Rufus. Had a chance to talk to Ali Pravaz out of the back of the gym before we just came on the air, and he says, hey, we're still close. I got to watch my temper. It's too close. And we're just not executing. And I said, well, they're not either. And he says, yeah, I know. We're doing a good job.
But they're 9-0 and 21-4 and got a guaranteed playoff spot. Yeah.
That's right. So let's go over the scoring for the Seahawks. 2 points for Leland Green, 3 points for Ryan Reeves, 4 for Cameron High, 4 for Williams, 2 for Cameron High, 5 for Ian Fox, and 7 for Terrell Carter. Devon Abner has 11 points for the Olympians, 3 for Ernest Anderson, and 3 for Tyrone Edwards, 2 for Mookie Carr. Now the Seahawks only scored 6 points in that second quarter, Rufus. That is 12, almost 13 points off of their season average for the second quarter.
And now I'm watching because there's some confusion about who will have the ball to start the second half. They now clear it up, and it's going to be Redondo with Ian Fox right in front of our broadcast position, the inbound.
And we're underway. Mookie Carr has 4 rebounds for the Olympians and 4 rebounds for Terrell Carter to lead the way for the Seahawks. So what do you think Reggie Morris told his Seahawks at halftime?
Well, he told them certainly to keep up the defensive intensity, but to cut down the turnovers and probably to attack the basket more. I mean, they're getting plenty of looks, second and third chances at it.
There's Edwards. His shot is a little short. Rebound goes off to Carter. And a hanging jump shot, and that goes in. That was a nice athletic move by Green. He has 4 points.
You got to clear the 4. You know, they keep wanting to help Isaac Stell back here. If Isaac Stell can't take Ian Fox one-on-one, then I question whether, which I know he can, by the way, before I say this, you know, whether he should be the starting point guard for the Olympians. So clear out and let him work one-on-one against his defender.
Abner gets the sweet roll off the glass and has 13 points to remain down by 4 as Carter with it. Turnovers, 11 for the Seahawks and 12 for the Olympians. Make that a dozen each as now Carter ends up on the ground.
Well, what do we got? We're going to have a foul call.
And Carter is very slow to get up. Limping off on his right leg is a little gimpy. He's wearing a sleeve on his right knee. And Nesbitt comes in for him.
He's going to come off.
6'8" for 5'2".
Coach Morris politely, I believe, asked them, "You got hurt? How?"
Okay, there's the first personal foul, or team foul, I should say, of the ball game. I don't know who it was called on. But nobody except for Devon Abner in real foul trouble. So he has 3. Estelle trying to get his first bucket of the game. The rebound is yanked out of the air by Cameron High with his 4th of the game.
And very few second chance opportunities for the Olympians.
Williams with it, being double teamed, and a nice shot
and
around Mookie Carr, and bodies are flying all over the place.
And a good no call there. That basket put up and in by number 14, it looked like, and that was Cameron Williams.
Abner with it. Sees an open wing, it shuts quickly, and the rebound, or the shot, is blocked and taken out of the air by Williams. Green with a stop.
I think this is one of those where you're going to need a timeout if you're Coach Morris, quite frankly, because you should be taking advantage. It's an 8-point game now, Lou.
Devon Abner gets it to Mookie Carr. Too hard off the glass. And they should be taking advantage with Terrell Carter on the bench. Reggie Morris seeing what his guys have, and they have quite a bit, especially with Williams. And now here comes the timeout with a 10-point lead. Williams now with 8 points. And Cameron Williams looks a little bit taller than 6'4" as he runs the floor, especially up against 6'5" Mookie Carr. And there you see Reggie Morris in his green Argyle sweater.
8-2 run to start the third quarter here in a little over 2.5 minutes. We came into the quarter with the score 23-19 at the half, and now in just 2.5 minutes after being down by 4, the Olympians find themselves down by 10. Of course, we know they've got some fight and some comeback in them because they started the game down 11-0 before they got back in it, Lou. And at one point, trailed by only 21-19 with 1:45 to go in the second. And that's as close as they've been since the opening tip.
Well, the Seahawks have flown off to another run, so let's see if the Olympians have it in them to climb back.
And as I mentioned earlier, this is probably the absolute best team that Coach Pavaz can put on the floor, the 5 that he has out there now.
Stell trying to beat the full court pressure, and Tyrone Edwards started to come out, and then Isaac threw the ball to where Edwards was.
If the double's gonna come, the man who's free has to pop out and give him a visual so he can see who the free guy is that he can throw to.
Wild shot put up by High, and coming down with the rebound is Devon Abner with his second rebound.
See, here's the double. Who's the open man?
That's right. Somebody's got to be open if there's 2 guys looking at you.
There's the double again. That time on the arm. Good call. Good call.
So that call was on Leland Green. That should be his 3rd. And 2 shots for Tyrone Edwards. So this is where the Olympians can make up a little ground at the free throw line as Terrell Carter comes back in. Out is Green with his 3 fouls.
And as it stands, they only scored one point when Terrell Carter was off the floor. That's a missed opportunity.
So 2 out of 2 for Tyrone. Now has a half a dozen. Check that. 5 points. And it cuts the lead to 8. Fox left the ball out there, but no Olympians there. And a nice bounce pass underneath to Williams, who has 10 points. Somebody bumped into Anderson awful hard, and the rebound comes off to the Seahawks. Nesbitt for 3. Won't go down for him. The rebound is tipped into Abner's hands. Back and forth to Edwards, now to Anderson. Oh! And it wouldn't go down for him. Nesbitt comes up with the rebound. Fox from way downtown. That could be a killer. The missed opportunity on the bunny, and then Fox with the big three. Almost stolen away by Carter, and the rebound is put up by Anderson. The shot put up by Anderson, no, and Fox will foul Abner. That'll be Ian's second.
And either Carter is injured or he's starting to dog it just a little bit. And I'll put it this way. I know that Coach Morris thinks he's dogging it on him. He'll be on the bench quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They call it a shooting foul. So Devon going to the line, shooting over 70% from the line. Misses that one. And again, you got to make these opportunities. And see the foul. Ernie Stell is out. Marcus Brown coming on. Ian Fox is out with his gimpy ankle and his second foul. Back in is Reese Williams for the Seahawks. Devon now has 14. Averages over 18 a game. 3:40 left to go in the third quarter. Nesbitt has been impressive. But then so have the rest of the Seahawks. Shot taken and an offensive, some sort of an offensive violation. Calling a foul. And they're pointing. Is that Cameron Williams?
Well,
or is that, no, Terrell Carter they called.
He indicated it was Carter.
So that's his second. And a turnover and the third team foul. So 13 team fouls on Redondo. Bounce pass. Nice pass back underneath to Edwards to Mookie to finish it off. 4 points for Devontae. And now it's a 10-point lead for Redondo. 3:08 left to go in the quarter along the baseline. Underneath to Carter. And did Mookie foul him?
Well, they're gonna give Carter one on the inside. They're letting him get away with his favorite move. Yeah, the foul will be given on Mookie.
Should be his third foul, I do believe. And Ali Pervaz has no option but to leave him out there. Nesbitt gets the inbound pass. Dumps it to Carter. The mismatch. Terrell now with 9 points. His first bucket of the half. Full court pressure. And now the Olympians give each other some help to beat it. Mookie.
That's what you got to do, make the big man move. If you can get him out in space and make him a one-on-one player, you have a very good chance of drawing the foul against him.
Devon Abner, and the ball is poked away by Carter, taken by Nesbitt. Flying out of the pack, puts it up.
Good
blocked from
block.
behind by Marcus Brown. Gets it, and the pass was tipped. Should be Leuzinger ball, but no. The ball shot too far out for that to be that bad of a pass.
You got two guys there in striped shirts. They say it was.
Okay.
That bad of a pass.
But physics and inertia tells me and they don't wear a striped shirt.
But unfortunate turnover against the Olympians, man, when they had a chance. They're down by 12 at 38-26.
With 2:10 left to go in the third quarter, air ball put up, taken out of the air by Ernest Anderson, his second rebound. Abner, a long three, looks good, just barely missed it, but the rebound is taken by Edwards. Abner off the glass, no,
lot of contact,
offensive rebound, and going to the line to shoot two will be Mookie. Foul is on Reese Williams, his first personal, fourth team foul, with 1:49 left in the quarter. So Devontae coming to the line to shoot a pair. Planks that one off the iron. Is a 56% free throw shooter. Ryan Reeves comes in for Cameron Williams. There's some teaching going on, a teaching moment. 5 points for Mookie. 1:45 left to go in the third quarter. Also Michael Munn in the ball game. Ball is almost gone. That's a travel on on Reeves. 15 turnovers now. Check that, 14 turnovers on the Seahawks with 1:37 left to go. And Carter out of the ball game. Williams back in for the Seahawks. Alexander back in for the Olympians. There's three Olympians back in the backcourt. And just barely.
Wow.
The ball was stolen away by Fox.
Now that's fundamentals when you can't beat the press.
And that ball was stolen and kicked by Alexander and stolen right back.
So Leuzinger shows a little full court pressure of their own. Dominique Alexander.
And now Reggie Morris is barking to the official, and he gets the whistle. And the foul goes to Dominique Alexander, the 5'4" freshman, his first personal, second team foul. Devontae Carr coming off. And Ernest Anderson back in. Reeves comes out for the Seahawks. And back in is Cameron High. Williams misses the three-pointer, and Munn gets the rebound.
And that's all because Alexander was just a little bit too short. Whoa, that's going to go the other way, absolutely.
That's number 16 turnover for Redondo Beach. After Cameron Williams just couldn't get a handle. 40 seconds left to go in the quarter.
You gotta beat it, you gotta push it. Whoa!
And that's going to be a foul on number 15, Cameron High. Should be his first.
Yep, you're right. Excuse me.
As he came up to try to block it and got a little too close with 35.8 seconds left. Still with it. And he traveled with the ball, says Brandon Davis. Turnover number 17 for the Olympians. Now a whistle is coming off the court is Tyrone Edwards.
Well,
looks
like he's got a thumb injury. I'm going to gather, though, from the come out, it must be bleeding.
That's one of the reasons that you come off that late, especially after it was inbounded. Mookie Carr comes back in with 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Fox against Alexander. Michael Munn back to Fox. Now it's under 10 seconds. Into the corner for Munn for three. In and out. 3 seconds left. Still gets the rebound. Over to Abner.
Good
and
if
it's
it
on
goes.
the way. A little bit too long. So the quarter comes to an end with the Seahawks taking control right out of the gate, Rufus.
They certainly did. Big quarter for them as they put up 15 points.
And let's go to Egidio.
Thank you, guys. Well, on paper, this matchup looked like it should have been a blowout. Leuzinger came in, the 252nd ranked team in the state of California. Redondo, the number 10 team ranked in the state of California. So on paper, at the beginning of the game, this should have been a blowout. Nobody told Leuzinger they're hanging in there. It's only an 11-point game. The seniors have to step up big in the last quarter right here at home in the Leuzinger Stadium. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Egidio. 15 points is right at the season average for the Seahawks in the quarter. 8 points for Leuzinger. That's about 5 points off of their average.
as we prepare to start the fourth quarter, I think it's a great time to mention that not only was it senior night for the players, but for Candy's girls.
That's right, the
Spirit Squad. It was senior night for them as well, and they had a beautiful halftime ceremony acknowledging and bidding adieu in terms of the young ladies who this will be the last time that they put on the red and blue.
Congratulations to all of them wearing pink ribbons in their hair tonight. Ernest Anderson will inbound it right in front of us, gets it to Isaac Stell, and we had an extra player out there grabbing the book bag from the top row. Only a Lou House, and that's got to be a foul. That's going to go on Cameron High if he's out there, number 15. Yep, he's out there. Second personal, 6th team foul. Now they call it a 7th team foul. So that'll be 1 and 1. The man in front is Cameron High. So now that puts the Olympians in the bonus, Rufus.
For the rest of the quarter, let's see if they can at least take advantage of that to get some opportunities at the line. These are front ends of 1-and-1s that they'll be trying to convert unless it's a shooting foul, of course.
So a 10-point lead for the Seahawks and 15 points for Abner. Each one of those foul shots are precious. Carter with another rebound. Running the point, Leland Green. Boy, the Seahawks team is deep.
As are most Reggie Morris teams.
High with it, turnaround jump shot, won't go down, rebound. Nicely pulled down by Mookie.
On the floor for the Olympians, Devon Abner, of course, Isaac Stale, Devontae Mookie Carr, along with Alexander. Wow, he's fouled on that shot. No call, as well as Ernest Anderson.
Lots of contact by Carter, who has the ball, going against double teamed, and now not quite as hard of a foul. Probably going to go against Mookie. That'll be his 4th. 3rd team foul with 7:02 left to go in the 4th quarter.
That's a long ride to make with 4 fouls.
And there you see it. Now, I'm supposed to be impartial, but was there more contact at the other end?
Certainly had that appearance.
Carter misses that one, and Mookie has to come out. Tyrone Edwards comes in. Reggie Morris arranging his chess pieces. There you see the Spirit Squad. So Carter is 1 for 1, or 1 for 2, I should say, with 10 points. Right. Stell going up against Green, gets it into the front court. Anderson. Now Abner trying to find a hole in the defense.
Keep the floor spread, 1-on-1. Wow.
And
good
Abner
shot put up by Abner.
And protected the ball very nicely. Cuts it to single digits, 17 points for Devon.
The first time it's been there in a while.
Green with it. Does a shot count? I don't think so. And that's going to go against Alexander. Dominique's 2nd personal, 4th team foul. So it will go underneath the basket. As Cameron High inbounds it right to Isaac Stell. Abner has a shot blocked and a charging foul anyway. So take the block away from Carter as Abner gets his 4th personal.
That's another one of those you wish you could see again if you get a chance, boy.
Can we rack that up again, Tom? There we go. Well, okay.
Pretty close, but
Okay.
looks like the defender may have been there.
6:10 left to go in the fourth quarter. Down underneath to Williams, and he puts it up and in with a nice baseline move. Cameron with a dozen.
Whoa, there's a push there.
Cameron High really beaten up
Yeah.
Abner, and finally, with a lighter touch, gets called for it and looks at the official and says, "Who, me?"
Yeah, and it's going to be a 1-on-1. There was actually a foul as the official across on the other side was talking to Reggie Morris.
So Devon will get the 1-on-1 try.
Well, if you've got a sub to come in, the sub's supposed to come in on the front end of the 1-on-1. If he's properly reported to the table, and apparently he had not. So he
Abner
doesn't get to
misses it.
come in.
Carter gets the rebound. That's 7 for Terrell. Dump down low to Terrell.
Whoa!
And no call, as looked like Edwards got mugged, and the rebound goes off to Abner.
Fisher, of course, may have seen, as I did a couple of nights ago, there's a lot of flopping that goes on at this level, and in his judgment, that may have been what Tyrone Edwards did on that play.
Rebound is taken down by Williams, and look out below. Other way, they're going to call it the other way.
Yeah. I guess they're going to say there was a push off. Wow.
That's on Leland Green. That should be his fourth. And he gets a seat. Ian Fox comes back in. That's the 9th team foul. And now Reese Williams comes in for Leland Green.
And it's 43-30 at the 5:18 mark.
Let's see if the Olympians have a run in them.
They've got it. It's got to start right now.
Edwards to Stell, trying to break his goose egg, and does.
And it starts right now. That's what I was saying to you, Lou. That makes it back a 10-point ball game. We know that at the 6:29 mark, it was 39-30 before there was a quick 4-0 run.
So timeout called. There you see the 3. Rattles home. The 5:05 mark, and 2 timeouts. Now 1 timeout left for the Olympians. Let's go to Egidio.
Okay, well, let's come back here.
Okay, while Egidio will adjust his microphone, the Olympians are in the huddle.
They're in the huddle again. Still lots of time left in terms of basketball time. We got 5 minutes left in the contest. They're down by 10, okay? We talked about just a second ago they were down by 13. We said the run had to start now, and it did start with the three-pointer by Isaac Stell. Big three-point shot by Isaac put up and in. And they've got to now play a little defense. But when you look over at this end of the court, at the Redondo end, the big guy standing there in the middle. That's where the problem is.
He is a beast. He's got thick legs, a thick lower body for a big man. Man, he's a kid. Rebound underneath.
That has to be
shot
on
underneath.
Tyrone. Let's see who they give it to.
And it is on Edwards. That is his 3rd personal. 6th team foul. So now the Olympians are out of fouls. And going to the line is Cameron Williams, who has 12 points. First foul shot, a 55% free throw shooter.
And as Redondo prepares for the playoffs, boy, that's a huge advantage that they've got on their side in terms of Terrell Carter. And bear in mind, that the other star player hasn't played virtually not at all this season. That's Jeremiah Headley.
Headley, a 6'6" junior, has had a stress fracture in his shin all season long. What did the coach say? Arturo Jones, he played just a few minutes the other night. And
again came up gimpy and not playing tonight, and they're hopeful that he'll be able to rejoin the team for the playoff run.
Ball's wheeled around to Edwards. Now to Mookie against Carter. Gets Carter out in the corner, and the ball is thrown out of bounds. So another turnover for the Olympians with 4:24 left to go in the fourth quarter as Ernie Anderson comes in and Marcus Brown is out.
Now, we talked a little bit about, since Redondo has the ball and a 12-point lead, I'll go ahead and make this point. Wow.
Williams misses it.
Back by Headley.
You mean Carter?
By Carter, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Headley's on your mind. Stell with it. Gets it back out. Line drive won't go down for Anderson, and the rebound is off and taken by Williams.
That's okay. That was a shot to take.
Fox.
In this open division, as Redondo looks inside to Carter. Wow, good block there by Devontae Mookie. Official let him beat him up a little bit because he knows Devontae has 4 fouls. All right.
Well, you know what? If you're going to let Carter play busy out there, you might as well let Mookie play a little busy too.
Right, but you've got the likes of Bishop Montgomery, Cantwell Sacred Heart, Compton High. I saw their varsity play just Tuesday night. They are good. Mater Dei, Loyola, J.W. North, Mayfair, Long Beach Poly, Price, St. John Bosco, Sarah of Gardena. That is going to be the division to watch. And we'll talk about the politics of this whole thing in a while, but you talk about devaluing your divisional playoffs. That's what you just done. When you take all the best teams out of every division, put them in one.
Mookie misses them both, and Carter comes down with the rebound. Now Carter was in the neighborhood. They didn't give him a foul. They gave it to Cameron High, and that should be his 4th personal. And now the Olympians are in the double bonus after the 10th team foul. Dumped down low to Carter. Going up against Mookie, and Mookie blocks it, and the rebound is off to Stell. So a block for Mookie. Long three-pointer, and it rattles home for Stell.
On the hand with no call.
I was just going to say, Isaac almost fell down. Ball is stolen away by Stell.
Abner with a 3, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Red.
Here comes Fox for a long 3. He loves that right side. Rebound is off to Abner with a strong rebound, strong hands. 2:23 left to go, and is that Ian Fox on the ground?
Well, whomever it is, it's a compassionate piece of officiating because they'd have to look at the rule. The rule is a little fuzzy on an injured player down in terms of whether there can be a stoppage of play when his team doesn't have the ball. Makes me a little suspect. I won't say suspect, but certainly unlike in the call, and the kid pops right back up, you know.
I think he got injured right in Nebraska, in Middle America.
Well, and they're going to say that now he's got to go to one of the benches in Nebraska, as I would do. If we're going to stop the game for you because you're injured, you must leave the floor.
2:22 left in the ball game. And the ball should be Leuzinger ball.
It's also worth mentioning, Lou, that this is the last time that we'll probably see Redondo in this gym in a long time because of the releaguing that goes into effect next year that takes Leuzinger out of the Bay League.
Now where are they going to go?
Leuzinger is going to the, let me get it straight now, to the Pioneer League.
Abner, and the loose ball. Nope, they're going to call a foul on the dribble on Green because he is upset. Now Reggie Morris is pleading the case, and that should be number 5 on Green. He fouls out at the 2:01 mark.
Doesn't
With
count.
6 points. So Devon Abner will go to the line with a double bonus. He has 17 points. Down by 11. And that's 2 in
fake.
a row. Actually, 3 foul shots in a row missed. He's 1 out of 2, excuse me, 18 points. And with under 2 minutes, it's a 10-point game. Fox gets it over to Reeves. A minute 40 left, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Shot missed by Fox. Rebound is off and ripped out of the air by Anderson with his 3rd rebound. Ernie has a 3-pointer in the ball game.
And it's going to take a lot of 3-pointers now.
Abner missed the shot, and it goes out. Did it go off of Reeves? Yes, says the official.
Coach Morris winning by 10 with 1:21 left. Still not pleased with either the performance of his team. You know, he told us in the pregame that they wanted to get consistent and just continue to get better.
Out of the ball, Cameron Williams fell down, and Reggie Morris picked him right back up.
Well, because that's a mentality. He doesn't want his players to have that mentality where they choose, you know, where you're hanging loose. It's like, hey, come on, show me some energy.
I think he was out of the coach's box when he did that, didn't he? Nesbitt sprang up high to knock that one out of bounds, and I love that kid's energy. He's playing like he's 6'8", not 5'8", or 5'6". Stell gets it across the timeline. Over to Edwards. Now Abner has a wide open wing, but it's blocked away by Carter. Just stuck a paw up, and back he comes.
Visions of Chimizi Mitu might mention that the Lawndale Cardinal playing tonight for timeout being taken by Redondo. But back to the point, the Lawndale Cardinals playing tonight for the championship. Actually, as I looked at the standings in their league, no matter what happened, they're playing South in a game that they're projected to win. But even if they lost, their head-to-head would be, their finish would be the same as North at 8-2. And of course, they against the common opponent,
Centennial.
Centennial, right?
Centennial won both times, or check that, lost both times to the Cardinals and split with North.
Yep.
So Leuzinger putting up a good fight with what they have. 4 on their roster are not able to play. So Ali Pervaz's cupboard was bare coming into the game.
Well, I think that, Lou, and the other factor, even though he didn't have a big, what you consider a big night for a guy his size. He's not quite the same dominant player, but man, he's a space eater. He's a force inside, talking about Terrell Carter, and they had a game plan. They said they're going to go at him. You know, but I think when his guys came out on the floor and saw him, they said, Coach, give us a new game plan.
Carter gets the inbound pass.
I mean,
and I didn't get to see what happened after that.
well, he got the inbound pass and he was swarmed by 4 Olympians. There was a foul called on the play, but they indicate, well, the question now is, was there a foul called against? Now they're going to say, well, it was a jump ball, because if it was a foul against the Olympians, they should be shooting.
Okay, well, the possession arrow still faces. Now they switched it back over to Leuzinger, and now we have a foul on the play.
Right. They're going to have a foul called against Tyrone Edwards. That's one of those where the official says, okay, I'm telling you to clean it up. Now, Tyrone Edwards, to his credit, is doing, I mean, look at the size difference. You're talking about a foot difference almost. And you're certainly talking about a 100-pound difference.
Tyrone is listed at 6'2".
Well, then,
and Terrell Carter
should
is
be listed at 7'2". Yeah.
He's a big one.
He's a full foot taller than Tyrone Edwards, that's for sure.
First one put up and in, 13 points for Carter. The fans, he's a young fan.
That's some of the first scoring we've seen in a while in this game.
Rebound goes to Devontae. And back comes Leuzinger with 40 seconds left. Abner spins, and it won't go down. Just caught by Carter being in the neighborhood, probably bothered that shot. Nesbitt can't get it to go down. Was too far under the falls. Stell with a rebound number 4. Tried to get that to go down, and Carr got the rebound but lost it. And the foul is made by Anderson on Fox.
That's going to send Fox to the line to shoot the 1-and-1 with 16.8 seconds left. May as well be realistic at this point. It's academically as Redondo enjoys an 11-point lead.
Fox makes the front end for 4 points. Check that. 9 points. He averages 13.5 points a game. Misses the second. Check that out, 10 seconds left. Abner with it. Triple team, that had to leave somebody open. Stell gives it to Alexander, short on the shot, and the rebound is bobbled out of bounds, but the ball game is over. 49-37 is our final score. 10 points for the Olympians, 11 points for the Seahawks. The Seahawks improved to 22-4, and they end their regular season in the Bay League running the table at 10-0. The Olympians fall to 10-17 overall and 3-7 in Bay League action, and they are 3-3 at home. The Seahawks are perfect 6-0 on the road.
It was that kind of year for the Olympians, a season when, as Coach Pavard said on so many occasions, so close. A game in which, coming out of the locker room at the half, they were only down by 4. Boy, in the third quarter, it got away from them a little bit. They made a run to start the fourth quarter, got back within single digits at 39-30, and then Redondo again, being the team that they are, the well-coached team that they are, just kept them at bay the entire game.
Well, it was a valiant effort by Ali Pervaz and the Olympians, especially in the first half where they trailed by only 4, 23-19, but then the Seahawks flew out to a huge 8-0 run, or at least an 8-4 run, and that really stretched things out for the Seahawks.
But you got to give a tip of the hat to, again, the Lawndale Cardinals. And, you know, when they were down 11-0 in the first quarter, they had an opportunity to fold their tent. Then they didn't take it. Instead, they chose to fight back, and they fought the whole game.
Yeah,
all right?
did.
They fought the whole game, but, you know, when the story is told, the story has to include Terrell Carter as being a major factor in the team. Hey, Egidio has Coach Morris, so let's go over to Egidio and let's hope he's got his microphone on.
Thank you guys, Coach, with the win here tonight. You finished the season, especially in league, undefeated, going 10-0. How do you think your team played here tonight?
I thought we played good in spurts. I thought we were careless for the majority of the game. I thought that Leuzinger came out and they were real aggressive and they were scrappy and they didn't lay down. So my hat goes off to them. It wasn't our best game, so I'm not pleased with how we played, but we were able to come out with the win. And we got to do better for where we're going.
Coach, an emotional night, I'm pretty sure, for you coming back here. A lot of history here at Leuzinger. How did it feel to play your former team?
Just another game at this point. I always have a lot of friends coming back to Leuzinger, a lot of good memories, but, you know, a lot of time has passed and everybody's moved on and they're doing good things and we're trying to do good things. So all of the emotions have pretty much been set to the side.
How do you think your team is set moving forward in the playoffs here? What do you guys have to work on to make a huge run like last year?
We by far haven't played our best game. We still have to work on our offense and on our defense, and we have to put together a complete game. We haven't done that yet.
Coach, thank you for your time. Good luck the rest of the season. Thank you. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Egidio. Good job there. Reggie Morris with the coach speak.
The coach speak. I thought he was very diplomatic and certainly had all the right answers and said all the right things, you know. And perhaps we can put to bed the question of the emotion about coming back here. He's been gone 4 years. As I said, quite frankly, the guys that are on this team were never a part of his program. Last year's team was his last connection to any of the players at this school. He acknowledged the things that they're doing and what they're trying to do. So you're right, it is a new day for Leuzinger. It's a new day for Coach Morris, and never satisfied even in victory, knowing that there's more his team can do, and that's a scary thought as they do prepare for playoffs in that ultra-competitive open division of the CIF Southern section.
Well, a coach that always talks like that, not happy with the 49-37 win, especially at the old alma mater. I don't care how long you've been away, you still did some good things here and put up some banners in here as well and sent some kids to the next two levels.
Absolutely.
But a coach like that reminds me of another coach that won an NCAA championship in Jim Herrick, who was a pretty good coach himself. He was never happy with the win. He was only happy after one win that I know of, and that was the last win up in Seattle up in 1995.
By the way, was from around these parts, being right up the road.
That's right.
When he coached in Inglewood at Morningside.
So, who knows where the road for Reggie Morris will lead. I predict that he won't be in Redondo for very much longer, that's for sure.
Nor should he be. And again, that's not a knock at you, Redondo. What it is a compliment to a guy who has achieved just about everything that he can achieve at this level. And if it is his aspiration, now we can't make our dream his dream, but if it's his aspiration,
he's happy right where he is.
If it's his aspiration, certainly the next level has to await, and one of our local colleges has to recognize what a tremendous coaching talent he is and how he could turn around a program at some of the schools that we won't mention here on camera, but we talked about that are local schools here that could use a guy like him.
Also his recruiting skills as well. Let's go over some of the scoring for the Leuzinger Olympians. 18 points and 5 rebounds for Devon Abner. 3 points and 3 rebounds for Ernest Anderson on senior night. Both of those seniors. Marcus Brown, another senior, didn't get any points but had a rebound. And For Tyrone Edwards, another senior in his final game here at Lou House, 5 points and 3 rebounds. Isaac Stell, 6 points and 4 rebounds. Just couldn't get off the schneid until the fourth quarter. And 5 points for Devontae Carr, 6 rebounds and a block. And just not enough help for Devon Abner tonight.
Not enough help, not a secondary scorer that could be counted on. One, they were never able to loosen up the floor. They loosened it up a little bit with the triples by Devon, but the lack of a consistent secondary scorer certainly hurt him tonight, because all that allowed Leuzinger to do was collapse a little bit more on Abner. The other thing was a struggle against the ball pressure, as many teams have done, as we've seen over the years, against the kind of ball pressure that Reggie Morris's teams apply.
Absolutely, and 3 consecutive three-pointers for Devontae Abner. Were they consecutive? Pretty much. There were 2
well,
baskets.
They were the scoring. It was 3 consecutive scores for Leuzinger.
Right, in the first quarter. That was their score in the first quarter, 9 points. Let's go over the scoring for the Redondo Seahawks. And Leland Green had 6 points and 1 rebound, was fouled out in the 2-minute mark of the fourth quarter. 1 rebound for Michael Munn, 1 rebound for Elijah Nesbitt, who almost had a few points there, but just couldn't get it to fall. But he really wreaked some havoc out there. So hats off to Elijah Nesbitt. And 3 points for Ryan Reeves. And for Cameron Williams, who was flying all over the place, 14 points and 5 rebounds. Cameron High was a mirror. The dueling Camerons were something else. 2 points and 4 rebounds for Cameron High. 9 points for Ian Fox, despite a gimpy ankle, and 2 rebounds. And Terrell Carter, 13 points, 9 rebounds. Those are unofficial, and 1 block. Let's take a quick look at Egidio's numbers as far as rebounds. And close, but no double-double maybe for Terrell Carter. But in the meantime, let's go back out to center court and Egidio.
Thank you, guys. Coach, unfortunately not the result you were looking for tonight's game, but how do your team fought in there? They hung in there. It was a close game, much closer, I'm pretty sure, than what people thought. How do you think your team played here tonight?
I love the effort my guys gave tonight. We talked about playing hard no matter what happens, and there was a moment in that first quarter where the game kind of gone either way, and we kind of got on each other a little bit, but we came in the huddle. We talked about just playing through the adversity, and I thought we did. And in the second half, we just turned the ball over, couldn't make some shots. We got to the line, couldn't make our free throws, and Redondo with Terrell Carter is just he's a tough load inside, and we fought hard. And when Mookie got that 4th foul, it was going to be tough for us.
What did you say to your seniors? They showed up here tonight. Abner, Stell, big games from them tonight. Unfortunately, like I said, in a loss, but they showed up definitely to fight, and they put up a great game.
Yeah, we talked about we could play with anybody, and Redondo's a great team. We're not taking anything away from them. They're a great team. They're defending state champs, and they're going after it again this year. So we were in there with them. We were in there fighting. They probably had a little more depth than we did, and the big guy inside made a huge difference. But effort-wise, we matched them, and we were able to make plays, and we didn't play scared. And hopefully that bodes well for us.
Coach, in your second year coaching, taking over for the Leuzinger Olympians, what did you learn what do you take from this season under your second year here?
It's actually my 4th year.
Oh, 4th year. I'm sorry. Okay, somebody told me. I'm new to the area. So, overall, then, how do you think this team compared to last year? You guys went pretty far, deep into the playoffs. Yeah. Compare that team to this team, and how do you think?
I learned a lot. We had a lot of guys. Last couple of years we were lucky to have experienced players. Each year we had at least 4 or 5 guys that played varsity the previous year. This year we had 1 in Devon. So, for me it was a learning experience. We had to reteach a lot of things that I haven't had to teach the last couple of years. And I give it to those guys because they came in there and they didn't have the varsity experience, and nobody thought they were any good. But we came in here and we competed with the biggest, baddest teams in the land, and now it's in the playoff committee's hands. We're hoping we're going to keep playing next week, but we won't know till Sunday.
Definitely. It was entertaining, all the games for the Leuzingers we did this year. We had fun watching you guys.
Appreciate it.
Coach, thank you very much for your time. Guys, back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Egidio. Good job. And, well, now the Ali Provaz and the Olympians need some help if they want to go to the party.
They need some help, and boy, today is what, Thursday? So you got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Man, you talk about a long 72 hours to wait and find out if you're going to get an invitation to the dance.
That's right.
They've had to petition for one. They finished the season 10-17. clearly not what their goals were coming out. And we know that. Their goals, quite frankly, would have been for that to have been the opposite and for them to have been competitive for the Bay League title. Neither has occurred, but that's what postseason play is about.
That's right.
That's a chance to redeem yourself, to get on the street, get high, catch a couple of breaks. Anything can happen. Actually, old 1983 North Carolina Wolfpack team. I happened to be in North Carolina. Well, no, I was in D.C. when that happened, but I've been a Tobacco Road ACC fan for a long time, and that was a historic run by a team that came into went into the ACC tournament with only 10 wins. Won three games there and went on a 6-game run in the NCAA and became the national champion. So it can happen, fans.
Went all the way down to the final shot.
There it did.
Against Houston. And Jimmy Valvano, don't give up.
Don't
ever give up. All right. Now, speaking of not giving up, how about our time for our player of the game and our tip of the hat game?
Well,
the game.
I'll let you do the honors first because one of them is pretty obvious.
That's right. Our player of the game is number 0. Devon Abner had 18 points and started off the schneid for the Olympians with 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and that was all the scoring that the Olympians would have in the first quarter. So 18 points and 5 rebounds for Devon Abner on senior night. Congratulations to him, and hopefully we'll see him down the line somewhere playing on Thursdays and Saturdays. So Devon Abner is our player of the game. Now time for our tip of the hat.
And tonight's tip of the hat award goes to, and I think in this particular situation most appropriate, goes to the entire senior class for the Leuzinger Olympians who have played their last regular season game here at home. They're still hopeful that somewhere, if they get an invite, that they might possibly get another chance to come back here and entertain their fans. Let me run through you, though, who that senior class is, fan. Starts with, as Lou said, 0. Player number 0, I should say, Devon Abner. And then you had number 5, Marcus Brown. Number 12, Trayvon Smith. 22, Tyrone Edwards, guy who's done a lot of the defensive work for the Olympians this past season. 23, Isaac Stale, their point guard par excellence. And number 25, Deontay Bolden, who came in and had some good minutes. That's a senior class. To those guys and to their future, here's our tip of the hat to you. We wish you the very best, and we thank you for all the entertainment that you've brought to your fans here at Leuzinger. And let me just add this to the mix.
Okay.
May as well. Here's another special tip of the hat tonight to the young ladies on the Leuzinger cheer squad, as they also celebrated senior night tonight. So to all the senior ladies on the cheer squad, here's a tip of the hat to you as well.
And let's not forget the girls team.
And we have never. Now this is an absolute. There's never been a triple. There's never been a triple tip of the hat award in one game.
We don't have the 3 amigos tonight, so we got to have.
So we got to have 3 something.
That's right.
So here's the third tip of the hat to the Leuzinger, to the Lady Olympians, for earning their first playoff appearance in school history. Congratulations to all 3 groups: the boys varsity seniors, the girls cheer seniors, and the girls basketball team on earning a playoff bid.
All right, absolutely. Now, Egidio, are we going to go to Egidio once more? You going to do anything, Egidio? He says he's all done. Okay, we thought that Jeff and Egidio were going to do the one amigo.
Well, it gives me a chance to tell you. Remember, and obviously what we're expecting as we roll into the playoffs is that Hawthorne is going to get a favorable bid and will, in all likelihood, have a – not Hawthorne, my bad.
Okay.
I was looking at their stats. Lawndale will get a favorable bid and an appearance at home. We're hopeful in the first round, which would give us a chance to stretch our season see those guys and see Coach Brownlee's team one more time. Because if that happens, fans, there's a whole new hat that's coming out. Never before seen. Never before seen. I will only give you this hint.
Well, it's a good thing I'm sitting down.
I had to go across the water to get this one.
Really?
Okay.
Now, wait a minute. You just told me that you walked on water?
I said I went across the water.
Oh, across the water. Okay.
To get this one. You will see. All right. I guarantee you that.
Now, it wasn't across the L.A. River, was it?
But That's your clue. Do with it what you will. But trust me, if we go to see Lawndale, you're going to see
Okay, well,
a
let's
special
hope for a
brand
home game.
brought out for that occasion.
All right. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot longer than 72 hours for that. How am I going to last? But anyway, why don't we just put a bow on this one and put it up in the win column?
There we go.
Yeah, let's put it over here in this other column there.
Right.
There we go. Not the win column, but that other column. And for Rufus Washington, Egidio DeLeu, and the terrific City TV crew led by the 3-time Star Award-winning Tom Strickfaden. He gets a tip of a hat, too.
Absolutely.
That's in threes. We're doing it in threes tonight. All right, that's for Tom. Once again, the final score from whose house?
Lou House.
Reggie Morris's Redondo Seahawks over the Leuzinger Olympians 49-37. Until next time, so long.